Names. Now, we all have a name. But if you have any of these names that I'm about to list off today, like, I seriously feel bad for you. We all identify ourselves with a name. Like, imagine going up to a group of people saying, hey, the name's Boom Queefa. Nice to meet you. Like, no, you're fried. Like, might as well just get your name changed if you have any of these. Now, for letter A, let's make this one very short and sweet. Adolf. Yeah, there's no explaining why this one's bad. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. If you're familiar with the guy with the square mustache, the little emo swoosh as his haircut, okay, we all know why that name sucks. B is gonna be for Bartholomew. Bartholomew. I just hope you go by Bart. I pray to the heavens you go by Bart. And Bartholomew just sounds like such a nerdy name. Like, imagine saying, yo, my name's Bart, versus, well, the name is Bartholomew. The aura difference versus those two names is just off the charts. But a worse name for the B letter is gotta be Boom Queefa. Like, what the hell does that shit even mean? Like, at least Bartholomew's a name. So apparently, according to the Legend Folk Tale Urban Dictionary, Boom Queefa is a massive woman already. Don't want to be called Boom Queefa. C is for Cletus. Cletus is just diabolical, bro. You are never gonna get any girls if your name is Cletus. If you're on a dating app, you get Tinder or whatever, and then she sees on your profile, Cletus, I don't know, whatever, 26 years old. Cletus is not getting any matches. D is for dick. All right, how, bro? Like, you're literally just calling your son an insult, bro. Like, you're just wishing, praying that they get bullied. I'm gonna give you all the whole rundown on the name Dick, but apparently it's supposed to be a nickname for Richard, which whoever came up with that, you probably were on some sort of substance when you were coming up with that, like some sort of crack that they're selling on the street, because how does that even correlate? Maybe if you were to say, you know, Rich and Richard, you know what, those two correlate, but how does Dick and Richard even correlate with each other? E is for Elizabeth. Why didn't you just call your daughter Elizabeth? Like, you just really wanted to be different so bad, you called them Elizabeth. Makes no sense at all. F is for Facebook, okay? Apparently, some Egyptian couple named their daughter Facebook. Okay, it was in 2011, so Facebook, it was popping back then. But seriously, what? Why would you want your daughter to go through so much pain and suffering? G is for Jeffrey, spelled as Geoffrey. Geoffrey. That's what it looks like. This one's just stupid. I'd rather have the name Gertrude over this. Now, H, we got a bunch. Hartley, Headley, Hyperion. Okay, Hyperion's taking it. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. What the... What? This shit sounds like a legendary Pokemon, bro. Nobody in this universe would ever want the name Hyperion. This is like a dragon classification. Like, what the hell even is this? I for Inspector. Yeah, a celebrity named their kid Inspector. I forget who it was. It was like Inspector Pilot or Pilot Inspector, whatever. I'm counting it for I don't care. J is for Jedi. If you're a Star Wars fan, just don't name your kid Jedi, bro. I promise, bro. There's just way better names with the letter J. You could just name them like James or Justin or goddamn Jeff. Like, I don't know, bro. Anything is better than goddamn Jedi. Like, I know you want your son to be like some prodigy who's ready to fight Darth Vader and has a whole ass lightsaber, but I'm sorry, Jedi, it's just a terrible name. Like, you know, I mess with Star Wars, but I'm not naming my kid goddamn Jedi. K is for, I'm not joking when I say this, kid. Yes, someone named their kid Kid. What even happened? How did we even get here, bro? What the hell? KYD. I mean, it looks fly on paper, but it just sounds like kid. But when you say it, it just sounds like a dud. Once you say it, I don't know, bro's gonna be a grown-ass man, and you say, hey, kid. Like, what the hell do you do then? L is for Looby Loo. Okay, I don't have to explain why this one's bad, alright? This is like the type of name the Didulator would give somebody. Bro loves his lube and baby oil. M is for Melder. Now, for this one, it just sounds like you're molding things together, like you're a crafter in a video game. Never mind, I just found one that's worse. Mercury Constellation Star Cruiser. Okay, I'd rather have the name Melder. N is for Nielsen. Okay, come on, bro. Come on. Nielsen. Now, for one, I came up with this name, so you know what? I'm partially to blame for this ranking, so I just have to put Nielsen here. Now, for the lore on how I even came up with Nielsen, I just took Nelson, added an I, and made it sound 10 times nerdier. Yeah, Nelson, not really the best name either, but it's better than Nielsen. And apparently, Nielsen is a Canadian milk company. I didn't even know that when I came up with this shit. I deadass just thought I came up with the name off the top of my head until until I found out Nielsen was actually a brand name. That's crazy. But anyway, back to the video. O is for Olive Garden. A restaurant, bro. Come on. Like, I get it. Olive Garden might be, like, your favorite restaurant on earth, but I mean, come on. Like, we gotta chill with the laziness on these names and trying to be different so bad. Like, you could have gave your kid a fly-ass name like goddamn Sergio or something. Like, that shit is tough. Or like Jordan. Like, you're naming your son after a goat, but no, we gotta do goddamn Olive Garden. Like, come on. Now, for the letter P, it's interesting because it's a PH name. Like, it sounds like an F, but it's PH. Are you ready for this PH name? Yes. Why? Just why? Like, bro, at that point, if you're a parent, bro, it should be a
Felony.
to call your daughter or son.
Felony.
Like, why don't you just name them Melanie, bro? Like, it's right there. Like, it rhymes. Q is for Quillian. Now, Quillian, it just sounds like it's a 1500s ad name. Like, we're going way back to Roman times with this name. It just sounds fancy as hell. Way too fancy. Like, this sounds like a name of a royal knight. Or, like, maybe a jester or something. I don't know. R is... we gotta give it to Reginald. It just sounds very old-timey and, like, way too fancy. Similar to Quillian. Reginald, it just sounds way too full and proper. Like, you should just name your kid Reggie. And don't make them fill out Reginald on legal documents. Because, for one, how do you even spell that shit? I still have no idea how to spell Reginald. And two, do you want to sound like a king from, like, the 1700s? Hell no. So, just Reggie will be good. S is for Spurgeon. Or Spurgeon. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce this one, but apparently it means a little twig. I don't know, man. I just don't want to be called a twig. What the hell is this name? Like, even if you were built, like you were built like The Rock, bro, for example, and people knew what your name meant, they knew what Spurgeon meant, or Spurgeon, they would just straight up call you a twig. It didn't matter if you were built like The Rock or if you weren't. Now, T, this one we have a very, very short name, consisting of 2 letters. T-U. And you know what's unfortunate about this name? The kid's last name is Morrow, so his name is Tomorrow. Haha, knee slapper, am I right, guys? Seriously, like, I would be so mad if my name was a pun, bro. Tomorrow. Like, wow, very funny. The amount of times this kid has probably heard, see you tomorrow, is just off the charts. I don't know, man. This is just a one-way ticket to getting bullied. Now, we have just a word. Just a word. It's just unique. Wow. I guess you just want your child to be different so bad. Like, bro, come on. Now, I don't know how true this entry is, but I mean, how the hell am I gonna find another name with you? Bro, I would be looking for centuries if I had to come up with another name. Unique will just have to suffice. I mean, it's a pretty stupid name. I mean, let's be honest. I wish I could find something a little more creative than just unique, but, well, it is what it is. V is for Vajonica. Okay, I don't think I have to say much. Literally, Veronica will suffice as a great name. Like, bro, I don't know what it is with parents and wanting to be different. Like, just because you change the J from an R doesn't make you any different. W is for Walmarta. Okay, bro, like, I don't know, man. I don't think I would ever get a job if my name was Walmarta. Like, the only job I would get is goddamn Walmart's. That's basically what it sounds like. I would just be looked at as a complete joke, like, Walmarta. Like, no one is taking me serious. Now, X is for Elon's son's name. Like, bro, how do you even pronounce this shit? This shit looks like a whole algorithm, bro. What the fuck is this name? Personally, if I was named after an algebra equation, we're going to get the name changed ASAP. Like, I'm putting up, like, curry numbers to get that shit changed. I'm gonna put up so much numbers when it comes to cheese in order to get that shit changed. Like, I'm literally gonna work nonstop to pay to change that shit. I think it's like 50 bucks, but still, if I had to pay a lot, I would change it. Now, for Y, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of bad ones, so I guess I'll just read them all off. So, we got on nameberry.com, unique Y names with the initial Y include Prepster names, Yardley, Yale, Yeats, and York. Okay, these all just suck. But honestly, I think Yardley has got to be the worst one. So, you know what? We'll give the entry. We're giving it to Yardley. All right, I just have to. And for Z, we're giving it to Zone. Because these parents got to get in the zone if they really think Zone is a good name. But yeah, anyways, if you're bored, watch this video right here about every OG mobile game ranked. Go watch it.